Hello and welcome to this free mandolin lesson aimed at advanced players, and we're going to learn an Irish reel called the Gravel Walks. This is slightly different, it's got 4 sections, and just to give you a taster of what a few of those sections sound like, this is what we're going for in the lesson today. B. As you heard there, it's such a cool tune. We're going to go through all 4 sections, look at a few ornamentations, and everything we talk about is included in a free PDF, which is linked below, so you don't have to do any of this by ear if that's not how you learn tunes. Now let's break it up into its 4 component sections, the A, B, C and D part, which is quite unusual. Normally Irish reels are just A and B, and you just repeat them and then you go to a different tune. This is... yeah, it's a great example of how you can have lots of different sections. Each section is slightly different. You know, you've got an A part that's 4 bars long, repeated. B part, 8, which is 8 parts, not repeated. C part, 4 bars, repeated. And then D part is 8 bars and repeated. So they're all different lengths. The first 3 sections are in A Dorian, so you've got sort of A minor to G sound. And then the D part modulates to C Lydian. So... with that F sharp, it's a really cool sound in this context because it's it's a really neat resolve back to A minor when it goes back. So let's look at the A part, and remember I said this is a reel, so this is not played like a hornpipe, it's straight. You're allowed a little lilt. I've found a few examples that I really like on YouTube, and there's a little bit of a lilt to them. They're not fully straight, but they're definitely not played like a hornpipe. So make your right hand nice and even with those downs and upstrokes to get it straight. So this is the A part. If I just dive in and play it, if I do the repeats and put the metronome on, about 80 BPM, just try and play along, give it a few goes. This is the A part. 2, 3, 4... nothing too difficult in that one. Lots of A minor. Lots of A minor sound, really nice melody. A couple of ornamentations that you could add when I, again, listened to some other versions. There's 2 main ones that I could hear. Firstly, in the first measure, little pull off there between the C and the B natural. And then in this third measure, adds a little C natural in there, hammer on there. So sort of somewhere between triplets and 16th notes. So if I just try that A part again with those ornamentations so you can hear how it sounds. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. And then our B part stays in A minor. Again, hopefully you're an advanced player, so I'm just going to dive in and play it, and you can hear it. Try to play along. This is just once through this time. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Again, nothing too difficult on that one. Nice melody up here. Lots of A minor sound. The ornamentation is on bars 2, or measures 2 and measure 6. The first beat, instead of a quarter note, turn that into triplets. So if I just try that again with those triplets in, here we go. 2, 3, 4. Triplet. Not going to talk about the technique behind those. I've done other lessons on that, but it's fair to say I'm just going down, up, down, down, and then so a little double down to keep myself on track. Then our C part, still in A minor. Let's try it together with the repeat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. A lot of A minor noise. Just one ornamentation in this, in the third measure. Again, that's sort of similar to the A part. So if I just try that once through, I won't do the repeat because I want to get through this tune quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here it is. With all these ornamentations, you can add them, you can not add them, you can do your own. These are just the ones I could hear when I listened to a couple of recordings. And then finally we had D part. We've had 3 sections of A Dorian. Now we go to C Lydian. So we're technically C major, just with an F sharp in. Just so I think that's mainly so it stays in the same key as the whole, so it uses the same notes, basically using the notes of a G scale, but first 3 sections are based in A minor using a G scale, and then this one's the C major using a G scale. So it sounds like this. This is the hardest section because you've got a 3 and a 3 and then a 3 and then a 5 and then a 3. Lots of 3 and 3s next to each other. Never an easy way of playing this on the mandolin. I just do a little rock to get it. Some people have got like a weird double jointed thing I can't do. Some people have got hands small enough to fit a finger in behind. Again, I can't do that. My fingers are too fat. My fretboard too thin, so I just do a little roll to get it. So here we go. I won't do the repeat on this one because I want to play it once and then talk about the ornamentation. So here we go. Let's run back at 75. 1, 2, 3, 4. Such a beautiful part. And this time the ornamentation is going to be triplets again, like the B part, triplets on the first beats of the 2nd and 6th measures. Sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it resolves back to A minor. Now we have the full tune. All that's left to do is play through all of it, and we're going to simulate an Irish session, and we're going to play it once through, and then we're going to go straight away and play it again. So we're going to play it twice through. I'll double screen a Bouzouki so we really feel like we're in an Irish session. I've got the chords written above. The chords are interesting. It's that each of the first 3 sections have exactly the same structure of chords: A minor, G, and then the D part has the same structure. It just replaces A minor with C. So what I'm doing on the Bouzouki is pretty easy, just A minors and Gs, and then a C chord. I'm going to speed it up. It's an advanced lesson, so we're going to play this at 85 BPM, or that's sort of counting on 1 and 3, so it's technically 170 BPM. If that's too quick, use the cog, slow me down. If not, let's go for it. The gravel walks twice through. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. C. Hopefully you made it to the end of that tune. You may have noticed I didn't put all of the ornamentations in. I also may have slightly altered the melody a little bit. That's the great thing about these tunes. They're normally passed on orally anyway, so there's a lot of margin for error with these Irish tunes, especially with ornamentations. Add them, don't add them, no one's judging. I hope you've enjoyed the lesson. Do these every month, not always Irish tunes. Full range of music. Head over to mandomike.com for every free lesson we've done over the past few years. Hit like and subscribe while you're here, and we'll see you next month.